Am I the asshole for telling my mother no kids at my wedding? I 26F and my fiancé 26M are at the home stretch. Our wedding is November 19th. Originally it was supposed to be back in March, but due to our cat getting extremely sick, we used all of our wedding fund to pay for his expenses, and also because my mother and her side of the family begged us to keep our wedding local. We were supposed to get married in Florida in a DIY style because we already live paycheck to paycheck, and this was a cheaper option for both of us because weddings in NY are extremely expensive for all-inclusive packages. The traveling was a problem for people, as my mother put it, so we changed it up and decided to do a smaller wedding at home. Now that our invites are coming back, I'm realizing that my mother, who had offered to take care of them for me because I knew she had a lot of the addresses already written down from the engagement party she threw for me, had invited my sister, which is fine, but I have my nephews that would have to come with her. I also haven't spoken to this sister in 3 years, because of her toxic fiancé. I didn't ask her to be a bridesmaid either because, like I said, I haven't spoken to her in 3 years, and she was invited to my engagement party, told my mother she would be there, only for her fiancé to switch it up and say they weren't going. I love my nephews, but I do not want children there when I get married. I understand why my mother would want them there. She never gets to see them because my Bill likes to make up reasons to not drive down or let her go up there to see her grandbabies. She just wants all her kids and grandkids together in one place. She just wants it to be a big beautiful celebration, which she does deserve. Though yesterday, my mother blew up on me because I had to remind her that no, there will be no children at my wedding. She offered to pay for them, and I had to have my fiancé put his foot down because I was so ready to give in. She belittled him, told him it wasn't her fault that his side of the family was so small and that mine is full of children. I have more nieces and nephews, but my brothers are flying in from Florida, and said they could just come up themselves. And that he was being disrespectful for telling her that she was being inconsiderate of him and myself and our wishes. She pretty much told me to have a good life, and that she won't be coming to my wedding because I don't want my nephews there. Now I'm scared because I know my younger sister will get involved and possibly leave as well for the same reason. My father and stepmother have been the only reasonable people in my life and told me I did the right thing by sticking by what I want, but it's hard because it's my mother and I love her. Not the asshole. I am so sorry you have this added stress right before your wedding. It's your fiancé's choice to have a child-free wedding. It's not up to your mom. Your mom has drawn the line in the sand. It is up to you to decide what you want more, a child-free wedding or your mother younger sister to attend. I'm petty, and hate when people try to force my hand, so I would stick to the child-free wedding. But ultimately, it's up to you what you prefer. You have your dad's stepmom in your corner. Will that be enough? I wish you luck and congratulations on your upcoming wedding. Not the asshole. Never give in to emotional terrorists. If your relationship already means so little to her that she's willing to give you up and blackmail you into getting her own way, the relationship is already dead. Not the asshole. It is your special day and don't let anyone shame you or try to manipulate you to bending the rules for them. If you do it for one, then all the others will expect the same treatment, which isn't fair. Not the asshole regardless of the info I am going to ask for. Info did you tell her before she took on the invites tasking that you wanted no kids there? Also, it's your effing wedding. This isn't a celebration to make other people happy, it's a celebration for you and your fiancé, and you are inviting them to celebrate with you. If your mom bows out because she doesn't get her way, well, you know her better at least. Not the asshole. If she misses your wedding, this would be her fault, not yours. You have the right to have the wedding that you want. If she is so upset that she can't see her grandkids, she should take it up with your sister. Not the asshole. Unfortunately, your mom is trying to hijack your wedding celebration and turn it into a family reunion. Not the asshole. And I'm sorry, your mother is a travel agent for guilt trips. It's your wedding, you decide who is invited. I had a no-child policy at my wedding, no exceptions. Not the asshole. Your wedding, your choice. That your mother invite your sister as bridesmaid behind your back just shows that she is not trustworthy. Even if she did it because she wants to solve your problems with your sister, going behind your back is not the right way to approach this situation. Not the asshole. Elope. Not the asshole. She's using emotional blackmail and you shouldn't fall for it. If your mom is conditional like this on attending your wedding, I would be okay with not having her there, seeing as she isn't truly being supportive of you. If your mom wants to play like this, she can do it alone. So not the asshole. My wife and I had similar issues when planning our wedding. We originally didn't want a big wedding at all, but caught so much flack from family that we gave in. But then after months of headaches and arguments with both sides, because no one could agree, we decided to essentially elope. Went to Key West, got married on the beach with 2 witnesses and have a blast. You and your fiancé don't need to make anyone else happy on your wedding day. I'd have told mom not coming? Good. Not the asshole. And this pretty much covers everything. My father and stepmother have been the only reasonable people in my life and told me I did the right thing by sticking by what I want, but it's hard because it's my mother and I love her. It's your wedding, not your mom's. Info: is the cat invited? Not the asshole. If this is a hill your mother wants to die on, she's going to have bigger issues coming. Not the asshole. Your mom is trying to manipulate you. She'll continue to do this if you cave. Stay firm. No kids means no kids. She just wants it to be a big beautiful celebration, which she does deserve. If that's what she wants, she can throw her own big beautiful celebration instead of co-opting yours. Not the asshole. It's your wedding, enjoy it your way. My husband and I were also married on November 19th. It will be 41 years next month. Wishing you both all the happiness. We'll drink a toast to you on our anniversary. Not the asshole. You can have everyone or no one at your wedding, just who you choose. Be prepared for A, people not to come, or B, show up with kids anyway. My experience was people showing up with screaming toddlers anyway and ruining both of my weddings. Not the asshole. Your wedding, your rules. If she wants a big family celebration, she can plan and pay for one. Your wedding isn't about that. Question. Had you clarified to your mother who you wanted invited and that it would be a totally child-free event, including children from the family, before she sent invitations out? Not the asshole. It's your mother and you love her, but she's showing she doesn't love you enough if she's so ready to give up seeing her daughter getting married in the place and with the ceremony you decided to accommodate her requests if she can't use your wedding as a weapon to see her grandkids. She's probably just trying to force you, but a mother should not make feel her daughter miserable during this time of her life. It's not about her. Not the asshole. Your mom is pushing those buttons she installed. Why on earth would having grandchildren in attendance be more important to her than her own attendance? She'd rather miss your wedding than lose a few hours with children she can see both before and after the wedding. Not the asshole. You have been manipulated every which way by your mother. X200B. Edit 1 letter due to typo. Not the asshole. It's your wedding, not her family reunion. Her not seeing your sister's kids enough or at all is something she needs to take up with your sister, not you, and not at your wedding. Not the asshole. It's your wedding, and on top of that it's very common to have child-free weddings. Your mother is being completely unreasonable and it's disgusting. She would refuse to go to your wedding over this. Nata. Just elope and have a courthouse wedding. You say you live paycheck to paycheck and are struggling. Avoid the financial hardship and the family drama. Mom is hijacking your wedding.